go to grade school.
Really?
And my grandpa just lived 3 months and he died. But she was in Florida, Mother was in Florida at the time, and she went to the funeral, but she told Marion and Jenny, her brother and sister-in-law, that she didn't want anything. And Jenny just insisted that she take this wooden, my grandfather did a lot of woodwork. He made a cradle for me and Nancy and different things. I still have my cradle, but
did you use it for your
for
children?
no, I used it for Jennifer because she's so little, skinny.
Yes, yeah.
But I used it for dolls, and now I've
Yeah.
got the grandkids' dolls in
Yeah.
it. But he stenciled my name and the date on the end of it. But he made my grandmother what he called a powder box. And it was all different kinds of wood glued together, and then he turned it on a lathe and made a lid with a little acorn thing at the top.
So it would have all these pretty colors.
Right. And then she had some teapots. You talked about the vegetable man. In this in Indianapolis, the Jewel Tea Man came by
Oh, yes.
on a truck. And
so Jewel was the company.
Jewel was the company, and they had sundry items. Like you could not just buy tea and coffee, but you could buy some different kinds of dried beans and things like that. And if you bought so many, you got premiums. And with these premiums, you got these teapots. Well, these teapots are a big collector's deal now. My friend
Like
Loretta passed
Avon
away.
bottles.
She collected a haul.
Yeah.
But she had the autumn leaf pattern, which is one of the most common patterns, but she had an Aladdin teapot, and she had 3 mixing bowls. And Jenny gave those to Mother. Well, they stayed in a box, and then when I was in college, again, Mother was moving. She moved all the time right in Titusville, but, she never owned. She would rent.
Yeah.
She never wanted to own, and she'd
Yeah.
get aggravated, and she'd go somewhere else. And so, again, I was home, and she's going to put all that on the curb. And I said, no, I don't want you. I'll take the teapots. And she said, well, I'll keep the powder box. So when her mind began to go, I bought the powder box home because I was afraid she'd throw it away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But she would always say, whenever I would question it, why would you want that old stuff? And my Grama Blackedter, my grandfather doted on her and his children. But that's why they had a TV, It was like going back in time when
I
we went to Grandma
was so mad
Sparks'.
at them because I missed the state basketball champ because those first TVs, most of